In the first quarter of this year, over 280,000 workers were laid off from their federal jobs. And in February 2025 alone, retailers let go of 38,956 workers. This is the best time to start your prepper pantry on a budget. Today, I'll show you how I started mine with just $40 from food items from Walmart. You can stockpile emergency food without breaking the bank. Get ready to start your prepper pantry journey and be ready for anything that life throws your way. One of the most important things that you should stock up on for your prepper pantry is meat. Now you can buy it fresh and then freeze it, or you can buy the canned version. And usually the canned versions of Spam, turkey, pork, ham, if they are vacuum sealed, fully cooked, and they are stored in a cool and dry place, will typically last you about 2 to 5 years. Now, since I can only afford to buy one of these versions because my budget is tight, I'm trying to stay under $40, I decided to go with the chicken. Now, I wanted to buy the one with less sodium, but that was not the least expensive, so I decided to go with the regular version. And as you can see here, I'm looking to see if the 4-pack is cheaper. Now, for one single can, I noticed that per pound it was $3.56, but for the 4 cans it was $2.79. So I decided to grab this 4-pack of chicken. Next up on our list is pasta. Pasta is rich in complex carbohydrates, which can provide a steady source of energy for us. During tough times, we need that extra energy, so pasta will be perfect for that. If you vacuum seal it, it can be kept fresh for about 5 to 10 years. Or if you want to extend its shelf life, you can put it in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, and it will last about 20 to 30 years when it's stored in a cool and dark place. Now here I'm looking for the least expensive spaghetti or pasta that I can find, and it looks like the 4-pound box of pasta is the least expensive because the 1 pound was about 98 cents per pound, but the 4-pound is 94 cents per pound. So we're getting a good deal here with 4 pounds of pasta for our pantry. Hey friends, it's Brittany here. Just a quick reminder, if you happen to be enjoying this video, I'd appreciate if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's move on to the next item. Canned vegetables are great for our bodies because they provide a variety of nutrients and vitamins. Canned vegetables can also last 1 to 2 years past their best by date if they're stored properly. Some can even last 3 to 5 years or longer if the can is in good condition, no rust, bulging, or dents. And if you want to make sure that you can store them for their maximum shelf life, keep them in a cool and dry place, ideally below 75 degrees. Now, I am looking for some vegetables that are very inexpensive to start my prepper pantry, again, because my budget is to stay under $40, which is not going to be easy. But I am looking at these green beans, and they seem to be a good price. But over here, the Great Value Walmart brand is a little bit less expensive. So I think I'm going to go with these at just $1.16 for the 28-ounce can. I'm going to also get some corn because it was one of the least expensive items that I could find at just 64 cents per pound and $1.16 for a 29-ounce can. My family and I love corn, so I want to stock up on this item. Don't just get items that your family will need, but also items that your family will want as you start to stock up, because if tough times happen, you're not going to just want foods that you need, but what you want, because you want that flavor, you want that taste, you want certain things that you're going to actually enjoy. So make sure to stock up on both. Check this out. While I was shopping at Walmart, I saw the same Martha White brand muffin mixes that I found at the Dollar Tree. If you recall my last Dollar Tree video, I shared that this was a good option for a breakfast or for a snack for just $1.25. Well, at Walmart, they have a bigger variety of options of flavors that you can choose from, and they are also $1.24, a penny less than the Dollar Tree. So if you're going to be buying these in bulk, then Walmart is your place to buy them. Next up is oatmeal. We're going to be adding this to our beginner prepper pantry because it is high in fiber, which supports heart health, cholesterol management, and digestion. It's also a great source of complex carbs, plant-based protein, iron, magnesium, and more. It can be used for breakfast, baking, savory dishes, and fillers in recipes like meatloaf or energy bites. It's always budget friendly. The Quaker Oats brand is a little bit more expensive, so I'm going to, of course, look at the store brand, great value. And they have the 42-ounce container of the Quick Oats for $4.12. I wanted to get the old-fashioned oats, but they didn't have this size, so I opted for this at just $1.57 per pound. Flour is essential for baking breads, pancakes, tortillas, and also thickening sauces and soups. It is great for you to keep in your prepper pantry for those tough times where you may not be buying as many baked goods. It can also be stored in airtight containers in your pantry for up to 2 years. And if you put them in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, from anywhere between 10 to 15 years. Today, I'm going to grab, again, the Great Value brand because it is the least expensive at 45 cents per pound. I'm going to get 10 pounds of all-purpose flour, totaling $4.57. We need a leavening agent to go along with our flour in order to help our breads, pancakes, and muffins rise. Baking soda is going to be perfect for that, and I'm looking at the prices. It looks like for $1.04 a pound, we can get the Arm & Hammer brand, or we can get the Great Value brand at 81 cents per pound. This is also going to be great for cleaning our home as well.
Purchase 6 months of the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan and more.
There are a lot of different varieties of rice that you can choose from. White rice in particular is a great source of complex carbohydrates, which provides a steady source of energy. Brown rice, on the other hand, along with other whole grains, can contain more fiber, which helps with digestion and your heart health. Rice is also naturally gluten-free, which makes it an excellent source for those with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity. Now, as I'm searching for the least expensive bag of white rice that I can find, it looks like this brand by Iberia is just about 99 cents per pound. So I'm going to grab this one. As I was walking away from the shelf, I actually noticed that there was a lower priced bag of rice, and of course, again, it was the Walmart brand. So I put that other bag of rice back and got this one instead, right? We're starting our pantry on a budget, so we're going to try to get the best bang for our buck. I've only got a few dollars left in my budget, and I've decided that I'm going to spend that on some canned fruit. Canned fruits are rich in natural sugars and carbohydrates, which can give you a quick energy boost during high stress or low energy situations. They're also helpful if you need calories fast and don't have access to fresh food. You can store them on shelves in cans for up to 2 years as long as they're in a cool and dry place. And under ideal conditions, many of those cans can be stored for 3 to 5 years or more, as long as, again, they are free from rust, swelling, or dents. I decided to get these pineapple slices by Great Value because they were at a good price, and I know that my family and I love to eat pineapples, so they won't go to waste. Of course, choose a canned fruit that you know that you and your family are going to love to eat during those tough times. This is everything that I ended up getting from Walmart for my beginner prepper pantry. My limit was $40, if you remember, and I ended up spending $40.56. So just a little bit over the amount that I was supposed to spend. But as you can see, I got a good amount of things from Walmart at a good price to start my prepper pantry. And you don't have to have a lot of money to start yours. As you can see, I did it on a budget. You can too. Do it now before times get tighter, because the economy, the way it's going with the US, we don't know what's going to happen. So many people are getting laid off on a daily basis. So you want to make sure that you have have things available for you. Also, you don't know what kind of warfare or things may happen in the future. So you just want to make sure to have things on hand. Hopefully nothing will happen, but it's best to be prepared. And a quick tip, when you go grocery shopping in the future, whenever you see any items that are on sale that you know you want to stock up on in your prepper pantry, make sure to add a couple of those to your shopping cart so that way you can slowly build it up and you won't feel as if it's a big amount of money that you have to spend at once to create that prepper pantry for yourself. If you have any tips because you already have a prepper pantry and you're watching this video, share it with our community in the comments below because it can help other people. And let me know if you'd like for me to update you on my prepper pantry as I start to add more items to it in the comments below as well. Check out this video next. I think you're going to enjoy it.